down there and he called the police. When I get there, you're recording me. Oh, you're recording me.
Fucking bullshit. Motherfucking dog licking goddamn bullshit.
The way we found 237 Steiner was, I think Mitch found a little ad in the classified paper. We make our way down from this sort of nice neighborhood where we're staying, and we're creeping along. I'm going, oh wow, we might live in one of these cool old buildings. And then we pull up, and there's this totally ramshackle shithole of a place.
Yeah, when we first saw the place, it was this gaudy pink color. What does this remind us of? I don't remember who coined it, but we came up with the Pepto-Bismol Palace because Pepto-Bismol is a classic kind of antacid, anti-diarrhea medicine.
We said, we'll sign the lease. The absentee landlord of the place, Nancy Lee, she stepped out of the apartment, I'll never forget it. And she turned after the lease was signed, and she said, one more thing. Next door neighbors, sometime little bit loud.
Are you already a fucking queer motherfucker? You wanna watch queer shit? I don't like that shit. We're watching Wheel for King Jack. You don't wanna get a bunch of fucking queer motherfuckers. I don't wanna watch queer motherfuckers. I've had enough tonight, Ray. But I shut your fucking mouth. Then shut your mouth, you fucking piece of shit. You shut up, little man.
Shut up, little man.
You shut up. I don't wanna hurt you.
We're listening to Shut Up, Little Man, Space Monkey.
No, I haven't. You lied.
I don't want to watch queer shit, you motherfucker. You shut up, little man.
I smell like a human being. You smell like a fucking dog. You shut up, little man. 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 Shut up, little man.
Cheers, bro. Enjoy.
Well, Wisconsin's a totally backward place. It's like beer, cheese, the Green Bay Packers. It's pretty limited.
What about our cranberries, our corn, and our peas?
The impetus for me, I think, to get out was I kind of outgrew Wisconsin. It was time for me to move on.
That's a good-looking crop you have this year.
Yeah, at the end of college, everybody starts formulating plans for the next phase of their lives.
We ran into one another, and I said, well, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about going to California. I said, yeah, I'm heading to San Francisco. So am I. That's definitely what I want to do.
He's like, dude, let's go together.
I'm going out west where I belong.
Oh, they erased your shit, bro? Oh, shit. Yeah, YouTube hasn't been treating me well. It's okay, man. Fuck all that.
It was, moving on.
I get hit on every video, dude. Copyright or this or that, man. Fuck, yo.
We were going into the unknown. We had no idea what we were going to do. I mean, I didn't have a job or any prospects out there. Just knew that I wanted to go to this big, giant city and, found a new persona. So, basically, the Pepto-Bismol Palace was like a cheap motel. There were 2 rows of 4 apartments, one on top of each other. They were all connected by this concrete veranda. It was basically like made out of snot and cardboard. The walls were paper thin. It was a place you'd be embarrassed to have people over, basically,
it was, probably it was about 3 weeks in after we had signed the lease. We were living there that we first heard the neighbors.
I was laying down in my bed.
By the way, the neighbor, they can be a little bit loud.
Shut up, little man. Shut up, little man.
That's queer shit, little
Shut
man.
up, little man. Shut up, little man. And I was just laying in bed going, what the fuck is going on?
It was one morning I got up as usual. Get up, meet in the kitchen, and he said, "Hey, did you hear that last night?" No, I didn't hear anything.
The next night, I'm laying in bed, and I hear, shut up, little man. Not again. And then I heard the other voice, shut your fucking mouth, cocksucker. Shut up, little man. You shut your fucking mouth, you queer cocksucker. First of all, I thought it was just one lunatic, like, talking to himself in the room. Then I understood, oh, there's two dudes in there, and they're fighting. So I heard Mitch get up for work, and I got up. Hey, man, did you hear those guys fighting last night?
Again, I'm a very sound sleeper. Don't wake up very easily, so I certainly wasn't awakened by these guys. And he said, "Oh, it was just crazy."
I felt a little unhinged, and the fact that he wasn't hearing them was making me feel more unhinged.
Gotta get to sleep. And then it happened again. Oh, gotta get to sleep. He came into my room. It was about 3:34 in the morning. Just started shaking my leg, saying, "Hey, Max, wake up! They're going at it." I jumped out of bed, ran into his room. We slid open the window, and we were sitting there listening. He said, "This is it. These guys are doing it."
You bitch. You dirty little bitch. You are a bitch. God damn you. No, I'm not some sort of a fucking nut. No, they don't talk about that. Giggle, dirty little man. You always giggle falsely. You don't have a...
You giggle falsely, little man. You always giggle falsely, little man.
You are not. Shut up, little man.
This time, it was basically trying to figure out survival strategies. Because you're living next door to people who have no regimented time. They don't work. They basically drink all day and pound the shit out of each other.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Shut your fucking mouth. Go to bed. Okay.
The fighting never ended. They drank for a living. That was apparent.
You always giggle falsely.
Why you have drunk the vodka? Shut up, little man. Right? You are just fucking up.
I had had enough, and I went nuts, and I decided I was going to deal with it. So I went over to the next door neighbor's house, and I banged on the door. Nothing's happening. And I kicked. Finally, I could hear something kind of rattling on the other side of the door, and then the door opened up. And there was this Cro-Magnon looking kind of guy who had the neck muscles of a newborn. I was infuriated. I said, God damn it, you guys have been screaming for days. I'm trying to get some sleep. You need to shut the fuck up. So it was Ray. And he said, hey, listen, you cocksucker. You skinny cocksucker. Shut your fucking mouth and go back to bed. I was a killer before you were born. I'll be a killer when you're dead. And I had this kind of moment where I popped into, sobriety. I was looking at this totally drunken asshole who had just threatened to kill me. And I looked over, and there was a human skull on the window. And I was standing there, I thought to myself, man, I am in way over my head here. And I kind of scurried back to my apartment.
And I remember we could hear Ray saying, "Come knock on my door, you cocksucker, I dare you. I will kill."
But I'm a killer. You want to fuck with me, you go try to take a drive. Go ahead. Come knock on my fucking door, you little fucking piece of shit. I will kill you instantly.
Oh my God. You know, two young guys kind of living in the city thinking, not knowing them, not knowing who they were, you know, threatening to kill us. It wasn't commonplace for us.
I am ready now to kill any cocksucker that wants to fuck with me.
The first recording, you know, was in response. It was a response to feeling intimidated, feeling frightened, really feeling scared.
I want to document this in case something really horrible does go down.
I remember setting up the boombox, grabbing a blank tape out of the tape box, and I ran in my room and I grabbed my ski poles, took the microphone, spliced in some speaker wire, and held the ski poles out the window, adjacent to their window. And now we could hear it coming through the speakers, and it was coming through loud and clear. And it was moments after we had done this that all of a sudden you hear Peter say, you know, we're sort of like, oh no, oh, what should we do? And you know, we both looked at each other and were like, fuck it, leave it there, see what happens. And all of a sudden, Ray, you can hear Ray kind of coming to the window, and he says,
Hey, next door.
Yeah.
Peter has you in the fucking demon motherfucking shit. That's all you. He's not a human being.
You always giggle falsely. You always giggle falsely, internet.
that was the response to being recorded. They didn't seem to care.
Will you stop it? Little man, stop it! Stop it! Cocksucker, you know what you did? You run around with cigarette fish. I didn't ruin your cigarette papers, you asshole. How did I ruin your cigarette papers?
There's this sort of bitchy queen thing going on with Peter, you know.
Okay. Well, how did I do it? You don't. You hit me a while ago, you jerk. Oh, well, darling, I am sorry. Here are some cigarette papers for you, asshole. Here they are. There you are, darling. Don't call me darling. Well, then don't act like a fool.
Ha!
And then Raymond was this sort of
Don't call me darling. Well, then don't act like a fool.
you know, queer-hating homophobe.
Because that's true. I despise all fucking queer cocksuckers. I like girls. And normal, decent human beings. Boys like girls and girls like boys. Fuck them little cocksuckers.
It's just mind-boggling that they would actually not only live together, but they would stay living together, you know.
We would giggle and laugh over the absurdity of it, how crazy it was. And then, you know, I was like, we gotta get some more of this. Let's get some more of this. So, yeah, we both did. We became obsessed with it. But what are they gonna say next?
What did you do during the war? You didn't decide to be a fucking queer. That's all crazy everything. I hate queers. Queers cannot do anything. Cut out, right? Well, tell me what you did. What did you do? Shut your dirty little mouth. Tell me what you did during the war, you fucking queer. What did you do during any war? You didn't do anything. You son of a bitch, I was wounded 3 times, folks. Yeah, you were maybe wounded when you fell over your bayonet when you were strong.
So as our obsession sort of increased, we were trying to, in sort of an anthropological way, collect all the data we could on Peter and Raymond.
Pohanka Lexus of Chantilly is the #1 new and L
Commercial break, sorry.
The RX 350 showcases the next generation of Lexus. Make an RX 350 yours with a fantastic offer. We are conveniently located on Route 50 in Chantilly.
You always giggle falsely.
New seasons are headed to Hulu Animation. Everyone lean forward. No more. Return Daniel skiing, man. Oh, emotional. Let's hit the club. You single?
I'm afraid not.
Oh. We make our own rules.
For realsies?
That's a realsies. But yes. Don't miss new and all past seasons on Hulu. A magnet for mayhem.
Hulu is a magnet for mayhem. Enjoy. Papa John's makes fun of its employees. And enjoy.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
A diaper this leak-free sets them free. Only Pampers Cruisers 360 have a 360 stretchy waistband for up to
Got nothing to say about that.
fit on every wild child. Pampers Cruisers 360, now with a new low price. Innovation in American plastics means reducing, reusing, and recycling. So you recycle.
Well, yeah, we manufacture recycled plastic. It's the way of the future, and it's better for business.
Recycling yesterday's plastic because it was made to be more.
All right, here we go, man. Hopefully the main event will come back up. Shut Up, Little Man documentary. Shut Up, Little Man. You always giggle falsely. Thank you for the like.
So, I kind of snuck up beside with my little wig on, and Mitch is being the expert photographer going, Peter, I never saw Peter outside the building except for very early on when we first met him, and he was chatting me up.
Okay, don't you touch me. You go to bed right now. Go to bed. Go to bed. Shut your fucking mouth. Go to bed. Okay. Tony, bring it up. Bring it up. Tony, bring it up.
Oh my God, like someone's sitting in the room with them?
Tony was the intermittent roommate. He was a scary guy.
Yo, guys, we're listening to Shut Up, Little Man documentary. It's pretty cool.
Tony is saying what it's about. I already told Tony I thought you was a rider in a thief in the teeth. I know that's what I started to say to him, and he said, and you said, no, you had never said that. Now you're saying it. Oh, I certainly did. I said, you're a liar and a thief in the teeth. All right.
Yo, kick that like. Thank you.
Tony
This is a great
was
movie.
Sort of this like objective force that was a witness.
He was the judge and jury. it was very strange.
But in the meantime, shut up. Both Tony and I want to go to sleep. So shut your fucking mouth.
I used to make a lot of mixtapes for friends, and I almost always on these tapes I would put little snippets of Pete and Ray in between. So as soon as friends would hear this, they're like, "What the hell was that?"
We'd dub a tape or two for our really closest friends, and then they'd be like, "Dude, can I bring a six-pack and come by on Thursday night?" And be like, "Man, the rent is due. So when the rent's due, there's always a war. So come on by."
Where are the checks I wrote you for the rent? I don't want them. I think you fucking did. They're no good. There's no rent paid. I can't you touching my fucking shit and so there's no. I'll stick a fucking street friend. I'll stick a You said you would be quiet and do it. You want to stick me with that fork? You get back in there. Touch my shit. And nobody ever touched your shit. You know how sick you are. I don't give a shit. Take your fucking check and stick them up your fucking ass.
We went from more of a passive observer to provoking things.
Hey, Ray, say this is Ardell again. I forgot to leave a message last time when I spoke with you. This is Ardell. I was asking for Tony before. Is he still a queer? Yeah, you son of a bitch. You let her That's okay with me. I don't mind if Tony's queer. I just wonder. Hey, look, you asshole. Forget it. Hey, look, I was a mean motherfucker in my time, and I still am. Well, I know you. Don't ever suggest a thing like that again. Ever. You must be queer too, then. I tell you what, you fucking piece of shit. How would you like me down on the street? I'll show you what a queer is. What did I do? Grab my ankles, Ray? Right. You're just a little man. I knew you were a little man. Hey, don't call me a little man, you fucking piece of shit. I tell you what, you're a piece of shit.
Yo, yo, kick that like. We're listening to Shut Up Little Man, the documentary. We're listening.
You know, I've always wondered if there's stuff. In fact, not only that, I know there's stuff that we recorded that I never found. We don't have. Yeah, right. In here somewhere. At the end of Ween, probably, there's like 20 minutes that we've never heard since 1985, 7 or whatever. Could be. I know.
Yeah, there's some precious stuff on here. Some of this stuff. Don't call me good night.
Don't call me good night.
Hello, you.
I'm saying good night. Don't call me good night.
Hello, you little queer. If you want to talk to me, then shut your fucking mouth. Someday I will kill you. That's one of my favorites.
We're listening to Shut Up Little Man, the
At the
documentary.
end of our stay at the Pepto
That's what we're doing, guys. Enjoy.
we compiled at least
They're at the
14
Pepto-Bismol
hours of
Palace,
material.
you know, you always giggle falsely. Kick that like, kick that like.
I will kill you.
Yeah, right now they're listening silently to the shit and just laughing, but this is the Shut Up Little Man documentary, you know. You can check it out. You can check it out. It's very fucking funny. You always giggle falsely.
You are, darling. Don't call me darling. Well, then don't act like a fool. God damn it, shut your little fucking mouth. Ah! You always
Don't call me
giggle
darling.
falsely.
Well, then don't act like a fool.
You cocksucker. Shut up, little man. Little man, shut up. I thought you said you're going to be quiet.
Don't call me good night, cocksucker. I hate queers.
The way they throw the words around, but they're so joyless, you know, just so like, you cocksucker, you piece of shit, you know.
You piece of
may as
shit,
well be saying, like, I love
cocksucker,
you,
motherfucker.
honey, or something. It's so close to that. An ordinary routine domestic.
Everybody knows about 2 Bar Red, right? They called him up and it's like, hey, how'd you like to get mutilated, you fuck? Listen, you yellow rat bastard, you cocksucker motherfucker. You'd probably fuck your mother for a nickel. Listen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's 2 Bar Red, yo. Check that shit out. The 2 Bar Red tapes. Killer. You cocksucker
Pete and Ray
motherfucker.
functioned very much like a married couple. A lot of the arguments were about food preparation.
Don't call me good night.
Money arguments as a prototype of all relationships distilled down into this, this eternal battle. It's unparalleled.
Why are these guys living together? What is the context? There's definitely a backstory going on, which isn't necessarily obvious on the surface.
They're very different. One
Who
is
buys their
homosexual,
fucking
one
drinks,
seems
dude?
to
Who
be
actually goes to the store? You know, they got those couple of photos, but that's what I wonder. Who actually goes to the store? You know?
The big question has always been...
It's kind of like Shay St. John, right? Like Eric Fournier, right? If dude didn't go to the store and buy his drinks, like, how would he live? You know, like, he wasn't going to do it. He couldn't do it.
All, people burn the hair off your ears. Just every bit of it is shocking, even the 50th time you hear it.
The best thing that can happen.
Tony. Yeah, Tony's in the room.
Right to say, goodbye, you cocksucker, and never see you again. I'll be so fucking glad when you're gone. You're a human being, you fucker. Don't call me good night, you cocksucker.
Probably about 2 years after
Don't call me good
I
night.
moved out of the Pepto, I was living back in the Midwest, and I got a phone call. Hey, this is Seymour Glass from Banana Fish Magazine, which was this fantastic sort of underground culture magazine. And I said, oh, hey, man, what's going on? He said, I want to speak to you about some famous ex-neighbors of yours, Raymond and Peter. And I thought, how do you know about Raymond and Peter? And he said, oh, man, everybody out here in San Francisco is listening to these tapes that you guys made.
In front of Tony? Yeah, don't lower yourself in front of Tony. That would be the last thing. You let Tony into your house, but definitely don't make a fucking fool of yourself in front of Tony.
I had shared the tape with my good friend Rich Whitaker, who was in a band called.
That's too bad, bro.
He shared the tape with some other folks. You know, it just kind of spread like wildfire amongst not only our friends, but it just friends of friends of friends, people sharing it with anyone. It really moved on its own, had a life of its own.
The initial spread of Shut Up Little Man all happened pre-digital, pre-internet, and it was essentially spread from kind of obsessive subterranean network of tape traders.
Alright. You know, this is taking me so far back.
Back in when people did tape trade, like literally, you would also call people and like put the phone over by the tape. Like it was weird. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, listen to this, man. And you put the phone on the ground for like 3 minutes. That's fucking crazy, dude. But then you would send him a tape. Sure. Crazy shit.
What we got here? Chet gets his phone tapped. Parts 1, 2, and 3. The prank tape. Funny friggin' phone pranks. Calls to rednecks. Pranks for the memories. And of course, Raymond and Peter. One zine mentioned something called Shut Up Little Man, saying if you love prank calls, this is the next level. It's about as real as it gets. You'll love it. I'm like, okay, this is the holy grail. Here it is. This is the thing I would just not give up for anybody. But at the time, I listened to it. I hated it. All it was were just, to me, monotonous rants by two guys, conversations that went nowhere. Why am I bothering with any of this? This is horrible. Found myself listening to it 2 days later.
You are a rotten little lying lady. Pardon me, lady.
All of a sudden, it made sense. I could follow along the drama that was going on, the conflict between Raymond and Peter. I laughed, but I felt really bad because I was laughing. It was like I was an accomplice just by listening.
My favorite is when he describes him, you know, he says he has the neck muscles of a toddler. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the neck muscles of a toddler. That was some shit. C63, 60C, 90, go on the radio, gonna tape that shit. It's a pirate song, man, by Bow Wow Wow.
Or like everything.
It is the shit.
There was a tremendous amount of material that was going around.
All right, guys, good night, man. Good night. I'm gonna watch the rest of this. You know, you dirty cocksucker. Don't call me good night. Don't call me good night. Good night.